You took to YouTube earlier this week. You know, I guess people were saying that you were on drugs.
It was this guy, some young boy. I'm scrolling past, right? He's like, yeah, I was in it's a studio we all go to. Gilly, everybody go to the same studio. Right there, that's a lie because we don't go to the same studio. But his nose was bleeding, and he was doing all this shit, right? I'm like, what the fuck? And this is the crazy part about it, right? Everybody that know me, I never even smoked weed before my whole life. Never smoked nothing my whole life. I was shooting and robbing and shit like that, but I never did drugs ever. You know what I mean? My thing is this though. If I did, I wouldn't give a fuck. You know what I mean? I ain't asking you for nothing. I'm getting money. You know what I mean? But it was just funny, and I started thinking like instead of me getting mad, I said, damn, I hope they're making money off of it. And for somebody to say that about an old man, like, you mean you still popping? Then I'm like, I'm still popping. Motherfucker just make up a lie like that. Like, that shit was funny. Mind you, nigga saying it was like 22, some younger nigga. I'm like, damn. I mean, I'm still popping then because the nigga won't even be saying that about you, period, if you did drugs or not. You know what I mean? So it was just a funny thing, but I addressed it because it caught me off guard. Like, but they were saying that when I first came home too, because I talk fast as shit. You know what I mean? They're like, you think I talk fast as shit? Like, but I don't do shit, man. I mean, and I went to jail for weed. I mean, and I don't even smoke this shit. You know what I mean? So, yeah, so that's why I had to respond to that. But see, I wasn't mad though. It was more funny than anything.
Right. You know, in Philly, perks are real big.
Perks? You know what's so crazy? I got shot in 97. Perks came out in 95. Doctor give me perks in 97. They not even call perks at the time. They call 602s or whatever. They make me throw up, but they really work. When you really shot up though, that shit worked. And I remember one time I went to this jail called George W. Hill, this is about 2008 something. And I'm like, yo, I can't eat. Boy, like, yo, you take Percocets? I'm like, yeah. Like, you're going through withdrawal. And when he told me that shit, I said, that's when I first started looking at it as just drugs. I mean, shit, I ain't taking Percocet now in probably like 10 years. You know what I mean? But my thing is this, I always go to jail, so I never get a chance to be hooked on shit for too long anyway. I used to be in jail, you know what I mean? But Percocets, like, that shit, like, if you're not a strong person, like, you can really, that shit can lead to something else. You know what I mean? I've seen a lot of people let shit lead to something else. You know what I mean?
Like you said, man, that shit got the world fucked up right now. Fentanyl is laced in perks right now, too.
Yeah, I know a lot of people that died from taking pills that wasn't real.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? That shit is crazy, man. My thing is this, why would you kill your customers? I don't understand that. You know what I mean? But my thing is, but you know what I noticed though? People in the hood, right? They like to talk down on people because they're not happy with themselves. I mean, when you talk bad about somebody you don't even know at all, you don't really like, I mean, and if you're doing it just to get money, I respect it. I understand that. But if you're just doing it just to be doing it, like, to me, that's just like when somebody on your Instagram page and say some bad shit to you for no reason, when they could DM it to you or something like that. Like what the fuck is what shit? Like, I mean, I don't be understanding that shit. I mean, so I don't get caught up too much on the internet shit too much. I mean, that's why I stopped even being on YouTube and all that shit, because the shit I was going through was so real. It was like, you know what I mean? But now I just start back up, you know what I mean, start doing it again, you know what I mean? Because people was like asking me for that shit. You know what I mean? Because I've been through everything. I'm the type of nigga you can ask about prison. You can ask about being successful. You can ask about the struggle, losing a kid. You can ask about getting shot. You can ask about shit firsthand. Not no motherfucker told me, like, you know what I mean? I know my mom on drugs, not having no dad. And I could, so many shit I can tell you about that from firsthand experience. I can tell you how to feel to go to foster home. I know what DHS about. I know what juvenile placement's about. I know what juvenile and adult prisoners about. I know about so much different shit that motherfuckers be wanting to ask me questions, but I just don't be fucking with people like that. Because you'll have genuine love for somebody and they don't even like you. You mean? They don't even like you for real. So, I'm just like, nigga, if I don't like you, I can't be around you. I don't want to talk to you or nothing. But you know what I mean? So I just be like on the solo tip, you know what I mean? I'm real wary about people, man. You know what I mean?